Developments of lateral surfaces of the solids. This problem number 2, a square prism of base 30 mm and axis 60 mm resting on HP on its base with all vertical faces being equally inclined to VP. It is cut by an inclined plane 60 degree to HP and perpendicular to VP, and it is passing through the point on the axis at a distance of 50 mm from the base. Draw the development of lower portion of the prism. Here the problem, top face is there, a misprint, a top face 15 mm. Now we'll explain this with the help of sketch. Now 30 mm side, a square prism, and it is inclined at an angle of 45 degree. One of its edges is inclined at an angle of 45 degree means this inclination is 45 degree. One of its edges inclined 45 degree. So you have to construct a square prism by taking any one end of that 45 degree. You have to mark a point and take 45 degree on either side, cut it by 30 mm, and then draw a horizontal line, cut it by 30. You will get a square of equally inclined, that is nothing but one of its edges inclined 45 degree to VP. In this prism, height is given 60 mm. Now we will take a height of 60 mm. I have already taken height 60 mm. So you can take it like this, or you can cut it by divider. Now we'll draw right. We'll make it dark. Here this axis line is not visible because BB1 is overlapping OO1. This is OO1, right? BB1 is overlapping OO1. Because of that, axis line is not visible. So we'll make it dark. And height is 60 mm, and one of its edges is 30 mm. Now we'll mark. Now when you are weaving from this side, A1, B1, C1, D1 are bottom face, as we have studied in solid only. A, B, C, D are top face. Here it is A1 dash, here O1 dash, and also B1 dash, D1 dash inside the bracket which is not visible, and C1 dash. Same way here, A dash, B dash, D dash, O dash, C dash. This is the prism. Now this prism is cut by a perpendicular plane, that is nothing but one of its perpendicular plane will cut this prism. Development means this prism will be cut by a section plane. After cutting, you have to open the prism, and how it looks, that you have to draw in the front view. Now it is cut by inclined plane 60 degree to HP perpendicular to VP. This is the perpendicular to VP, means perpendicular to VP, right, inclined at an angle of 60 degree to HP, and passing through the point on the axis at a distance of 50 mm from the base. From here you can take 50 mm, right, you have to take 50 mm height. From this base you have to take 50 mm height, and you have to mark. Now we'll take 10 mm from top face, right, you can take this, or 50 mm from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50 mm from the bottom face or the from top face, 10 millimeter. So this is the 10 mm. Now we'll draw a line here. Parallel to this, we'll draw a line here at 10 mm. Right. Here I would like to draw a line. With thin line you have to draw at 10 millimeter. You can take parallel to this, or you can take parallel to that. Just move and draw 10 mm line. Or you can take 10 millimeter on either side. Here also 10 millimeter, and you can take here also 10 millimeter and join each other, and you will get this line. This is 10 mm from the top face. 10 mm from top face. Right. Or you can take it as 50 millimeter from bottom face. This distance is 50 millimeter from bottom. Meaning is same. 50 mm from bottom, 10 mm from top face. I have taken a distance and I have drawn a horizontal line. And it is on axis only. This is called as O1, O dash is there. Here you are marking on axis. And you have to take 60 degree from this, which is inclined to HP. 60 degree from that point, and it should be inclined to horizontal plane. Now we'll take 60 millimeter, 60 degree from this point. Right. Now I'm taking 60 degree from this point. We'll draw a line. We'll draw a line from this point. It should pass through the center on the axis. Now I'm drawing an axis line. And we'll make it dark outside the prism. Outside of the prism I am making dark. Inside the prism as it is, thin line. And what I will do, only the part which I have cut, only the part which I have cut, I will make it dark. Right, below section, below part you have to make it dark. This bottom part you have to make it dark. This part leave as it is with less dark. Right, now we have to number. How to number I will explain. How to number on this. This inclination I have taken 60 degree to HP on axis at a distance of 10 mm from top face or 50 mm from bottom face. Right, now numbering will be from this part, that is on HP. From the top view we have to numbering. First we have to go for AA1. First we have to go for AA1, where AA1 is cut or not. On AA1, what is AA1 means? This is A dash, this is A1 dash. This is called as AA1. On AA1 there is a cut, that is called as number 1. Is it clear? There is a cut, that is called as number 1. Next, after 1, AA1 is over. Now we'll go for AA1 to BB1, or you can say it as AB or A1B1, A1B1 or AB. Check whether there is a cut or not. No cut, then go for BB1. BB1, this is B1, this is B. There is a cut. So we'll mark it as 2. The procedure to follow: BB1 over 2 points, second point I have given on BB1, first point on AA1. Next, BB1 to C. BB1 to C. First we'll go for B1 to C1. B1 to C1 there is no cut, right? B1 to C1 there is no cut. B to C. B to C there is a cut, right? B to C there is a cut. We'll call it as 3. We'll call it as 3 and we'll draw a line parallel to this. We'll draw this line parallel to this. From third point. Here, this point is called as 3. Give arrow mark for that. Right. BB1, there is a cut, I have marked at 2. Next, B to C. B1 to C1, there is no cut, leave, but there is a cut on B to C. B to C, there is a cut, so we'll mark 3, and from that point I have drawn a line till it intersect top face. Next, go for CC1. CC1, there is no cut, leave as it is. Then go for C1 to D1. Then go for C1 to D1. C1 to D1, there is no cut. C to D. C to D, when you are going back, C to D, there is a cut. For that I will mark it as 4. And this point is called as 4. Right. Next, C to D, C1 to D1 is over. Then go for DD1. DD1, there is a cut. Right. Call it as 5. This is DD1. The same BB1, there you will get DD1. On that DD1, there is a cut. Alright. When you come back, DD1 to AA1. D1 to D to A, D1 to A1. There is no cut. So this is how you have to number for your cut section. Now we'll develop this cut section by using front view prism. Now we'll draw horizontal lines, or you can take 6 millimeter. Just will mark it for reference. Right. Now we'll draw horizontal lines from this 60 millimeter. With thin line we have to draw first. Right. Then join one point parallel to this here. Here I am taking as reference point. With thin line I have drawn. Now, after opening this complete square, 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30, so total will get 120 millimeter. We'll take 120 distance. With thin line I will join 120 distance total. Total I have taken 120 distance, that is nothing but 30 into 4 sides. One side is 30 millimeter. 4 sides, 30 into 4 sides, 120 millimeter. Now divide it by 30 mm. Now divide that 120 by 30, 30. Then draw a line, thin lines. Right. Each distance is having 30 millimeter. Now we'll name this. Bottom side we'll call it as capital A1, B1, C1, D1 back to A1. Don't write E1 here. From here it will start, here it will end. So because of that I have written A, B, C, D back to A. Don't write E here, because from A you are dividing till A you have to stop. Next, number 1. If the numbers are on vertical lines, or you can say it as on AA1, BB1, CC1 or DD1. If numbers are on vertical lines, that is best. If numbers are on vertical line, draw horizontal lines. Alright. Or you can say it as AA1, BB1, CC1, DD1. Draw horizontal line. That number 1 is on AA1, right? Where is AA1? This is AA1. So number 1, and it will end 1. Number 2 is also on vertical line. So we'll draw here also. This is on BB1. So BB1, here we will get number 2. Next, third point, it is on C to D, or it may be on B to C. 3 and 4. Leave as it is. Fifth point is on DD1. Here we will get fifth point. On this intersection, we will get fifth point. Here we will get 2. In between B to C and C to D, we will get 3 and 4. For that, the distance we have to consider is C here. Now I am taking third point, B to C. B to C, that is the third point. Here third point is this distance. Right, this distance you have to take for third point from BB1 to 3. Keeping at BB1, draw arc. So here we will get third point. And then take distance CC1 to 4th, that is C to 4. So this is the distance I have taken, C to 4. By keeping at C point, we'll cut on D, CD, 4th point. It is top face, so top face we got 3rd and 4th. If it is bottom, you have to get it on bottom face. Now we'll join all the points 1 to 2, 1 to 5 I will joining. Next 5 to 4. Sorry. Next 4 to 3. Next 3 to 2. Next 2 to 1. Next back 1 to A, A1 to A1. Next A1 to A1, and then this part till 5, this part till C, this part till 2. So this much part you have to make it dark. This part you have to make it dark. Other than that, these parts have been cut from your prism. This is how you have to construct a development of a square prism, 30 mm side and 60 mm, cut at a section of 60 degree from the top face 10 mm or from bottom face 50 mm. Thank you.